नमस्ते स्टूडेंट, खुश रहो बिटिया। आई एम JVN डॉक्टर नीलम चक्रवर्ती, ज्योति विद्यापीठ वुमेन्स यूनिवर्सिटी जयपुर, असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर इन मैनेजमेंट डिपार्टमेंट in Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University Jaipur. In today session we are going about discuss the responsibility of corporate governance and diversifications of director. In this subject, corporate governance, our topic responsibility of corporate governance. And so let's start the topic. Response may many words. Responsibility of corporate governance, many words or items and describe the financial marketplace and over the past decade and evolving and volatile and unexpected, and the shareholders activism and governance, to name a few. The media and regularly and the portrays and corporate scandals and business failures and shareholders unrest and cyber securities and and breaches, and with all that's been happening, and it calls into the questions and whether change and needs to be made in the functions and responsibilities of government committee, and according to the EVA centers and board matters. The engagement between and corporations and investors and other economic factors having created a growing and awareness of the need to the place a heavier and focus on grievance as increased risk have become known. The role of governance and committee has needed to evolve and expand along with the change. Technology is the and other areas that had a major impact on board and their community, and while cybersecurity and while continue to be a measures and issue in the comparing and years, and technology has also brought and digital solutions that support good corporate governance. Now let's discuss the diversifications of directors and definitions of the diversifications of directors. A company has no physical existence and it is mainly a legal entity, and it can only act and through natural persons, and the person and acting on the company's and behalf is called the director. They are professionals and peoples and hired by the company to director and its affairs. They can also be called and the officers of the company. Any persons can hold the positions and of our directors, and company law is India does not prescribe any qualifications for directors, and therefore the Indian companies may and in its articles lay down and qualifications of directors. And disqualifications of directors. He is of an unsound mind and is declared so by the court, and he is the insolvent, and he is the process of declaring an insolvency, and his application is pending. Now, if an others has been passed and disqualifying and him of being and appointed as a director by a court. Now, he has not paid any calls with respect to any shares of the company and held by the him, and whether along on jointly and with others, and other a period of 6 months has expressed and found the last date and fixed of for the payment of the call, and he has been officials and dealing and with related party and transactions at any during the last predicting 5 years. Now he has failed to acquire a director identifications number. Now let's discuss the effect of disqualifications. Once qualified and a person is not eligible for being appointed as a director of that company or any other company, and this and restrictions is imposed for a period of 5 years, or are the as the case may be, since in year 2017 the Ministry of Corporate Affairs has been strictly and enforcing and these provisions of the Companies and Act, and is recently and published the name of the qualifications and directors on the government website. Now let me discuss on the reminds and the agent's qualifications. In the case of disqualifications, a director can appeal to the national company laws and appealated and tribunal, and he or she can temporarily ask for a stay order. And under the Companies Act 2013 and other disqualifying a director does not take effect and within the next 30 days of it being passed. As soon and disqualifying person and will still continue to be a director of the next 7 days, and within this period he can file and his annual returns and to state the orders and qualifications, and however these and existence and number of produce to reappoint a disqualified and directors. He can only be reappointed after a period of few years has expires and from the date of disqualifications. Now let's discuss Corporate Compliance Committee. The company complies with the applicable and legal and regulatory oversee and monitors requirements. The companies and policies and programs and procedures to ensure and compliance with the relevant laws and companies and code of conduct and code and other relevant and standards. Now the company and efforts to the employment and legal obligations and arising from and settlement agreements and other similar documents. Perform and any duties as are the directors by the board of director of the company. Now, committee specific responsibilities in these areas included overseeing the corporate compliance program including and policies and practice design to ensure the organization and compliance and with all applicable legal and regulatory and ethical requirements, recommending and approval of the annual and corporate compliance plans and reviewing processes and procedures for reporting and concerns by employees and physicians and the others, and recommending an organizational and integrity guideline and code of the conduct, reviewing and resolving and the guidance and code of conduct at least annually. Now let's discuss the ethics committee. The possible rules for the ethics committee are contribute to the contributing and definition of the organizations and ethics and compliance and standards and procedures. Now and assume and responsibility for overall compliance and with those and standards or procedures. Next, and oversee the use of due care in the delegating and the discretions and responsibilities and communications the organization's ethics and compliance standards and procedures and ensuring the effectiveness of the communications. Next, and monitors and audit compliance. Now, oversee and enforcement and the including the assurance and that discipline is uniformly applied. Take the steps. Now, the effective and ethics and management process and for each of the above areas and of the responsibility there may be several and specific rules, but an ethics committee can be do much more. The committee can be changed and meet all several requirements for the effective ethics management process and take the steps are necessary to ensure that the organization's learning from its expiries and oversee the including the ensure that the discipline and uniformly applied. Thank you. This session is powered by Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. If you have any queries, we will discuss the problem solving. Thank you.